No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Yeah, I'm feeling the hippie vibe. If you want to be on the hour, I would suggest putting the microphone near your mouth, and then that way. Or you can move it. You can move it.
I can move it down.
You don't have to be... Just 1 second. I just have to take this call. It's a tradition here. Line 1... Oh, no. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcherfield with Absolute Baseball. Tuesday winners were Toronto over Minnesota 11-2, Boston over the Yankees 7-6, Atlanta over the Mets 3-2, and the White Sox over Detroit 6-2. Tonight it's Cubs and Phillies and Giants and Diamondbacks. So till next time, see you in the bullpen.
There you go. He phones... That's Pitcher Phil. He phones in every night with the baseball results. Does that mean anything to you as an American?
Yes, Detroit was losing.
Oh, no!
And so were the Yankees, weren't they? Those are both bad things.
That's a bad thing that's happening, is it?
Oh, that's such a bad thing.
I should say we've got Luther Creek. Is that actually... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Try that one now.
Hello.
There we go.
Good afternoon.
And Hannah Shankman.
Yes.
From the musical Hair.
Yes.
I've got Luther. Is Luther Creek, is that your real name or is that a stage name?
My real name.
That's
both.
There you go. It works. That's like some kind of... You expect it to be like a little village in a David Lynch film when there's been murders.
Really lucky.
Have you visited Luther Creek?
It's a mysterious place. I'm just going to... There we go. I'm turning you up a little bit. For some reason, that's a bit quiet. And you're from the musical Hair.
Yes.
Can you prove it?
We could get naked for you.
Yeah!
Wait a minute. She didn't confess we're already naked.
Yes, it's
we're
true.
We're already quite nude.
They'll never know.
You've gone straight to the meat and two veg of the thing. This is the Hair is famous for having the nudie scene. Now, I came and saw it a few weeks ago for my wedding anniversary with my lovely wife Fandango, and we were disappointed. You had the lights down low.
Well,
Cheating.
it's to set the mood. We're setting the mood. We're making it all sexy for
you. we were ready for it. We wanted to jump up on stage and join in the...
Right then and there.
Now listen, when you take you do the stripping off, and I know it's not the whole thing, but it's kind of what it's sort of famous for a little bit, amongst other things. At what stage in the rehearsals do you get your kit off? Is it like day one?
So the kit means clothes, right?
Yeah, you don't know this phrase,
no,
do you?
No, we don't. No, it's not an American phrase.
Okay.
I thought kit was like your football costume.
Well, yeah, it's your football costume.
Yeah, I mean, like your uniform or something is.
Such an actor.
Your costume.
Your football costume. The intermission at
at the interval.
Yeah, the interval. The kit is just like your clothes.
So all of them?
All of your clothes, yes. You take your kit off.
Well, I came into the show later.
Okay.
They began the show quite a number of years ago, actually, in New York, and I only joined here. So I hadn't actually been in rehearsal nude.
Right.
I actually appeared on stage nude for the first time.
That's the first time you did it?
Yes.
By the way, your hot chocolate is coming. I warn you.
I know.
It smells good.
It smells good. It tastes terrible.
No, don't say that. I haven't even tried it yet. It's going to be so good.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I just want to know if you made it out of a packet or if this is like homemade style.
I didn't home make it, but it's Cadbury's.
That's good. That's good enough for me.
Studio made. In fact, before we began, I have to say that to the audience listening that you did mention you brought a torch to the theatre and you actually shined light to turn up the lights during the nude scene.
Yeah, he brought a torch.
You were saying that there was an old lady with like binoculars in the third
There was.
row.
This is so. If you're listening, little old lady, I really do love you though. She was sitting in the third row with her daughter, wearing glasses with binoculars that attach to the glasses in the third row.
That's a little bit
How
desperate,
much
isn't
do you?
it?
I mean, you're already wearing glasses, and now you have binoculars too, and we're all naked. I mean, this is up close and personal.
Hannah, you've been in it for years, have you?
I've been in it for a year.
Okay.
So I started 2 months into the Broadway run.
Okay.
And I was naked for the first time on stage too. I didn't get naked in rehearsal. I had 2 rehersals before I went on.
And when you find out you get naked, listen, I'm sorry to be hung up on this. We will talk about other stuff, I promise.
No, we don't have to. We can just talk about being naked. Why not?
I was born naked. I don't know about you guys.
No way, not in this country, sir. That's not.
By the way, the hot chocolate is actually really good.
Oh, you're just saying that to be nice to her.
Maybe it's an American thing. I really like it.
Does she listen to this show?
No,
she doesn't.
But so when you listen to when you said, "Hey, listen, Mom, Dad, I've got a part in Hair," and they went, "You know, you'll have to."
I had actually done the show a year earlier, a regional production of it, and had gotten naked in that production as well. And my parents are actors, so my parents were all like, "Yeah, get naked in the show." I've always wanted to get naked on stage. I know, right? Of course, Mom and Dad, I love you.
Were they kind of like hippies then?
Yeah, my dad was a big old hippie. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. He went to Princeton and has a lot of great stories about.
Was he like an
Anthony
embarrassing dad when you were like sort of 8 or 9, bringing like, you know, rolling reefers, listening to hippie music?
No, I loved it. Oh, my
Okay.
God. They were so cool to me. I was like, oh, my God, I hope I can be as cool as my mom and my dad. I
Was
don't
your
think
dad
a lot
the
of...
zigzag man? Was he...
My dad
Actually-
is Mr. Zigzag. Watch out.
I'll translate that for the English stoners. That's Rizzler over here.
Yeah,
Those-
yeah.
those are-
There you go,
Rizla,
there you go.
That's right.
Those are the Rizzlers. Now, okay, so how long has it been going in the UK? It's not that
In
long,
the UK,
is
it's
it?
been 2 months now.
Is
We've
it
been
only,
here for
it's
2
only
months.
2 months?
Yeah.
And Broadway, it's been going for ages, isn't
Broadway's been going for a year and 2 months. We actually left New York, like, right at the year anniversary of opening in New York.
Why? It's because it's been going with 68? Was that when it started?
I think it
Yes.
was 67.
I think 67 as well, but then 68
67.
because at one point it was in the park.
Yeah.
They'd done several, I guess, incarnations of
Yeah.
it. We're talking about over a period of several months, really.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
68, I think, probably had official Broadway opening.
Okay.
But it had been on stage at 67.
Yeah.
Now, who was the guys? Was it 2 guys that wrote it?
Yes, it's
Correct.
Jim
Well, 3
Rado.
guys.
3 guys.
Jim Rado and Galt
Jerry Ragney,
McDermott,
yep.
who did the music.
Yeah.
And then the third.
Jerry Ragney, James Rado were the co-lyricists and arguably book writers. I mean, I actually don't know the official word, but
I think so.
I think
and
a lot of it was based on like live this improv style of performance. Anyway,
Yeah.
The Living Theater, what was going on at La Mama downtown, which is where Tom O'Horgan, the director who actually was staging it on Broadway, had really developed it. So I think a lot of it had to do with the actors who were in the show.
Yeah.
But it was James Rado and Jerome Ragney were the co-lyricists and writers, and then you're right, Galt McDermott, of course, and his extraordinary score.
Did they write anything else?
Yeah, they did actually. James Rado continues to write a lot.
Right.
Jerry Ragney wrote something called Dude. That's right, the musical Dude.
Is it dude exclamation mark?
It isn't actually. It's a
Oh,
dude with
goodness.
really seriously tight blue jeans from the back.
Oh,
you just
hello.
see the picture
Just from
of
the back,
guys
though, not from
behind.
the tight.
Yes.
Hello.
Well, that's the poster. I don't know if you've ever seen it at Joe Allen. Yes, really.
No. Oh,
And I'm
no.
guessing Dude wasn't the big success that Hair was.
You were absolutely right in that guess, sir. In fact, although
track
it
down
was,
the album, though.
it was Galt McDermott as well.
Yeah.
On
Ooh.
Dude, and
That's cool.
Then there was another show. Well, Galt did another show called Via Galactica.
Yes.
Absolute colossal failure financially.
Yeah.
Really great music also. I think it might have been John Blair.
he does great music. My friend's actually his assistant back in New York
Right.
and gets to hear like a lot of his new stuff and apparently it's just wonderful. So,
Galt stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
which is
awesome.
great. He's so sweet too.
Am I right? There are new songs in this Hair. are
Actually,
there?
what happened was in the original production, there were actually a lot more songs.
Yeah.
And Diane Paulus, our director, has actually taken a lot of what was existing in the original production and kind of changed it into this really coherent, beautiful
Okay.
storyline.
Yeah.
And it's very different from the movie, and it's very different from the original Broadway production. But it's absolutely beautiful what she's done with
And
the
there are
piece.
loads of songs that don't get done. Bed, I think, is a song that
Yep,
doesn't,
The Bed.
doesn't pop up
Oh, The
very
Bed.
often.
Correct.
But that's-
And
that-
Hippie Life too.
I don't know Hippie Life.
Yeah, it's a great
I
song.
love it. I love it. I'm such
Yeah.
a. I listen. As I said to you before, I don't really like musicals. It's not really my cup of tea. But for some reason, Hair is kind of. It's partly because of songs like this, which are fantastic. But it's Hair.
You know Dead End as well?
Dead
Dead
End.
End.
Dead End's a fantastic song.
I don't think
Great
I do know that
song.
one.
Rockin'. Yeah.
And you mentioned the movie.
Yes.
I like it.
I've never
lot of people
seen
do.
it.
I like it.
I watched my first scene from it the other day. I watched I Got Life when he's on the table in the big giant hall. Is
Is that the bit when he's tripping? They do
Yeah,
movie tripping,
I
so people are
think so.
swinging from the ceiling.
it was
Yes.
cool.
I've just put a bid on it on eBay. I'm not paying any more than £2.50 for it, so I don't think it's worth it.
You can't even get
You
coffee
can't
for
if you
that
saw it live
in
in
London.
the cinema now. You'd
Nah,
have to pay
come
more.
see the show.
The show's much better. The film's on. It's got the fella from The Deer Hunter in it, whose name I can't remember.
I've never seen the Deer
Oh, I
Hunter.
watched The Deer Hunter.
Carradine?
No, it's no. Oh, can someone call in 0330 123 1215? The young lad from The Deer Hunter who loses his legs. I had a whole Vietnam weekend. I watched Full Metal Jacket for the first time on a Friday. Saturday morning, The Deer Hunter.
That's really romantic
Saturday
of you.
evening,
I
came
bet you and your
saw
wife
you.
were having a really good romantic.
Treat Williams.
Go and see other people naked, watch some war movies.
Someone's calling in. Hang on, line one. Who was it?
Hi, this is Tony from Surrey.
No, it wasn't Tony from Surrey though that lost his legs in The Deer Hunter. Who was it in The Deer Hunter?
Deer Hunter, Michael, no. Obviously, Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken.
John Savage.
John Savage.
That was it.
Well done, caller.
I wish I could do that. When I had a question, just be like, somebody call me and tell me the answer.
It's better than Google. It's generally more drunk than Google.
That's true, I'm sure.
Tony, did you have anything you wanted to say to the cast of Hair?
No.
Okay, we'll say good evening. It's as simple as that.
Good evening.
It's as simple as that. Now, listen, I can't play your song. Your woof. Is that how you say it?
Correct.
Woof.
Yeah.
I can't play your song. It's too filthy.
What about mine? Black Boys.
Now, is that song politically acceptable these days? It's a weird one, isn't it?
It's an interesting one. It's supposed to be more of a celebration of the different, colors of people that we all are. It's not supposed to be, this crude thing that I think some people do think that it is. But
I was going to say, does anybody... Because I'd forgotten that song was in it, and when it was coming on, I was thinking, I wonder if in 2010, if anybody takes offence at that song.
I mean, I don't think the audience ever does. I don't ever really see people do it. In fact, I think it's one of the few songs, the Black Boys followed by White Boys, that actually really excites the audience, that it's this celebratory thing about just everybody coming together and being proud of who they are and who their friends are and everything like that.
It's a good song. Should we have Black Boys then?
Yeah!
And if I get in trouble, we'll get in trouble. It's as simple as that. And this is definitely you singing on this record, is it? Oh.
It's the lovely Jackie Burns.
Oh, Jackie Burns. She's my favourite.
I love Jackie
I don't know who she is, but I bet she's
she's going to be playing Elphaba in Wicked now, I think. Oh. So let's definitely play it. Why not?
This is a tribute to her.
Yeah.
You can sing along. Oh, you can't hear it, can you?
I can't.
Excuses.
Black Boys.
I
love that.
We should do the business. We should do the business first of all before we forget. So it's on at the Gielgud Theatre.
Feel good at the Gielgud.
Oh,
I said it.
Oh, baby.
It's my favorite one.
Baby. And I'm guessing, is there a time limit on this, or is this just going to run forever?
Well, we're here for 6 months.
Okay.
And then a British cast will take over when we leave. But you should come see us right now.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to come again. I said I'm bringing my mum, who's...
I'm glad you said also that you don't like musicals, but you liked our show, because it's not just for people who like musicals. You know what I mean? It's like a rock show. It's fun.
It is like a rock show, because the band are brilliant.
Oh, they're amazing.
The band is fantastic.
I've been asked to mention, do you know Eddie, the piano player from New York?
Yes.
Do you? He listens to the show, and he just emailed. I don't know if there's any history. I don't want to tread on toes.
I don't even know him.
He emailed and says, "Oh, you got the cast of Hair on. They all know me."
Yes, I'm sure you know Eddie. Eddie's been around for a long time in New York, and he's a fantastic piano player. And I actually think I did
he's one of our
some hair
subs
with him.
Yes.
Because he used to play with Andy Kaufman, who's one of my favourite comedians.
Oh,
and he listens to the show. Anyway, so that's that. We were talking about... your musical. So it's at the Gielgud Theatre for the next 6 months.
Yes, feeling good at the Gielgud.
The band, that's it. The band are brilliant.
Because it's like a rock show, because they rock out, man. They're so great.
They mean it.
And
the band means it.
They do mean it. And sometimes when you go to musicals that are a bit rocky, it's a very limp rock, isn't it? It's like, oh dear, that's a bit... but they're kind of dirty.
They give it to you.
They do.
Yeah.
It's weird as well, because the problem I have with musicals is someone will be making a cup of tea, and then they'll go, now where's the sugar? Where's the sugar? I can't find the... And they'll start singing about where's the sugar.
Ooh, you should be in musicals.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to write you a show called Where's the Sugar?
It's something I'm working on. It's a little piece I'm working on, and I may talk to you off air about that. I could do with some backing and some talent. But in Hair, it's kind of more like a concert, and it's not so clunky when you go into the songs.
No, it's not. It's a lot more free and fun and energetic.
And the beginning is a bit like a stand-up show as well. You know, like the first 20 minutes when the people are talking to the audience and scratching their balls and doing all of that kind of stuff. It's and I think maybe that might unsettle, not unsettle, surprise a few people who are going to be expecting Les Mis or...
Right next door, in fact.
Yes.
Is it still?
Absolutely.
Is it still going? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't... It's
going strong right next door.
I saw Les Mis. It's a stinker. I dreamed a dream. See, I can do it.
See, you can do it. Hired. Luther, you're out. We have your replacement.
Fair enough.
Listen, can you stick around for like another 10 minutes? Is
Yeah,
that
why
pleasure,
not?
man? I have to do some adverts, and then I have to do a record. Oh, no, we'll do a record later on. Let's do an advert, and we'll chat.
Pass the sugar.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
All we go. A little bit of Hair in the background there, and Elvis Costello mashed up, which doesn't always necessarily work. We've got Luther and Hannah from Hair the Musical. Now, we're talking about getting the English audiences kind of involved.
Yeah.
Are they more subdued than the Americans?
They just listen so much more, which is actually really refreshing for us. Americans want to, like, scream and shout and participate sometimes, whereas the British people will actually listen to us and take what we're saying and absorb it, and they're so appreciative at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Like, we were told that, British audiences don't usually give standing ovations or really participate in shows, and they get up on that stage and dance with us at the end, and they stand up at the end of the show, and they're just loving it. They're so lovely at the end. By the end, it's a huge accomplishment for us to know that we've actually made an impact on them.
Without giving away too much at all, there are bits in the show where I think you both go out into the audience, don't you? But various cast members come out to the audience and kind of jiggle. I'm trying to dance here very badly, but sort of jiggle around and wave their bits next to
just
people.
Like that.
And I would, just like that.
Hands up in the air.
And I would imagine that some people don't like that, do they?
Some people don't, but you can usually tell, and then you back off. You go to somebody else.
You're not determined to get in there.
I have to dance with someone in the second act, and I'm usually supposed to ask someone from the aisle because it's easier to get them out. And sometimes people are like, no, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, don't worry about it. You watch me dance with someone else, then I'll get somebody else to do it with me. So it's not a big deal.
And pretty much the whole audience gets up on stage at the end.
Oh yeah, a lot of people
huge portion of the audience gets up on stage. Absolutely.
I did get I got a little bit carried away. I'm such a white middle-aged idiot. I did get kind of carried away, and I'm there with my wife going, yeah, this is let the sun shine.
He's dancing, by the way. Nobody can see, but he's dancing.
And then one of the cast was going around like high-fiving everyone. It was Burger, was it? And it was high-fiving everyone. And I hugged him and went, yeah, nice one, brother. Brother! What am I saying brother for? I never say brother.
Because you love him.
Because we're in the 60s, man.
I did feel it. But as soon as I said it, I thought, man, I'm an idiot.
No judgments.
It's extraordinary. I actually think, like you said, that the audience is listening, but also I think that, frankly, even if they know the show to some degree, there's a surprise element. People don't expect that it's rocking, it's fun, it's funny, but then, frankly, and I know it sounds cliche, but people get really profoundly moved sometimes. Mm-hmm. Also because the show is not, it hasn't been forced into today. It's just, it belongs exactly in the era where it originated. But there is a sense, clearly, right, now, though, because everyone knows what it feels like to be lonely and to be afraid, and people are really dying now.
Yeah,
and people are really dying. Then it's not. We're not mocking that. It's not a joke. It's true and it's real and it exists now. So I think, in a sense, people go to the theater to escape, but then there's also, you can't escape into just alien land. You have to be able to connect to something you feel in your life, and I think people get moved.
I also think that someone like Sasha, who plays Dion in the show, her voice is so incredibly heart-wrenching when you hear it, that she just you see the people in the first 4 rows at the end of the show, and she's singing just in tears because she really hits them.
Which song is she?
She sings Aquarius and White Boys, and she riffs at the end of Let This Set. Yeah, it's unreal. And she just, it's from her heart, and the audience feels that, and they just are completely there with us, It's great.
Again, without ruining anything, there's a little a twist, I guess you could call it, in the story, and I knew what was coming, and I having seen the movie,
which is very different.
Which is very different. But I kind of knew what was coming. It still sent shivers down my spine. That bit. It's kind of quite powerful and it's horrific.
It is horrific. Yeah, I agree.
It's interesting because some of us will get swung out of the show occasionally, which means we get to watch people that we understudy or something like that, and we get to watch the show. And I've had that done a couple of times, and the impact is always the same. Even though I've been doing it for a year, you go out, you watch a show, and I'm in tears at the end every time.
So, if I can interject, there's something it is horrific, that notion of possibility. Yeah. But at the same time, I find it's so, I wouldn't say refreshing is the word, but there's such an incredible, pure hope to the message of the show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's in fact, I hope what the audience actually leaves with is this.
Oh, it's an optimistic thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. There's a feeling of optimism at the end.
Yeah,
which is ultimately I think that's the
Chaps,
reward.
chaps.
Chaps. Yes, I'm a chap today. It's
chaps.
Fine.
Very nice to meet you. It's an absolute pleasure to have you in. I am going to come and see it again. I'm bringing my mum at some point, which will be absolutely fantastic, and she will.
Do come say hi. Come to the stage.
I will come and say hi.
Yeah.
Bring your mum on stage. Well, maybe she'll bring you on stage.
I will get my mum up on on stage. There we go. How's about them apples? So it's at the Gielgud Theatre. It's kind of, selling pretty well, but I'd imagine you can still get tickets from now and then.
Can get tickets.
Are you doing matinees?
Yeah, we have shows Monday through Saturday at 7:30, and then Thursdays and Saturdays at 2:30.
That must be so exhausting.
But we're changing our schedule in like a week.
They're
going to be 3 o'clock matinees and 8 o'clock at night shows.
Okay.
So if you want to come early, come now. If you want to go later, go on after what is it?
She's doing
May
the business.
30th.
She's good, man.
Yeah, watch out.
She's working.
One thing for people who aren't fans of theatre, it's not a very long show either, is it?
No.
It doesn't go on for like 2...
I liked that.
I'm
not a fan of musicals either, but I loved it, so same thing.
My friend was in Jerusalem, which lasts for 3.5 weeks, and boy, you've got to take a sleeping bag.
3.5 weeks.
Well, it's 3.5 hours. It goes on. It's wonderful.
It's okay. Us Jews, we know how to keep a long thing going. It's fine.
Exactly. Hey, listen. Gielgud Theatre, go and see it in the next 6 months while the Americans are here, before the English get in there and ruin it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Frankly,
I think they will
the audience
ruin
members
it a bit.
have come up to us and told us, not literally in the streets, have been walking down the street, not even near the theatre, how much that they were inspired by the show.
We got
people
spotted
will come
in
and be
Bath.
inspired.
People came up to us when we were in Bath, and they were like, "We love your show." Brilliant. We were like, "Come again, have fun with us again."
And get the CD. I've got to say as well, on the day of my wedding, because we came and saw you the day before our wedding anniversary. We'll let you go in a second. Sorry, just chatting. We had my mother-in-law staying round. She's Greek and she's bonkers.
He doesn't mean that.
No, I don't. She's not listening. She's watching Desperate Housewives at the moment, apparently. And we put on Aquarius, and so she's kind of like tapping her feet. And then suddenly she got up and she found a blanket. And she had a blanket round her waist. She had a blanket. And she put a blanket over her head. And she's dancing. Then we put on Hare Krishna, and she found like a drum, and she's dancing around the living room, playing the drum. Absolutely bonkers. I found it on my phone.
Told me that.
I've got it on my phone. I'll show it to you.
Wow.
I want to see this.
Dawn McDermott's music for her is she's like a marionette. You can control her with her music. That's incredible.
It's wonderful. Luther and Hannah, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
in.
for having
Best
us.
of luck
Thank
with the
you
rest
so
of the
much,
run,
man.
and I shall be up on stage with you in a few weeks, no doubt.
Yes. Cheers.
Here's the Ills. We'll speak to you later on. 0330 123 1215. Have some of your calls after this.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
They were good, the hair people, weren't they, Eloise? What lovely, lovely people.
I loved them.
They were so nice. We don't normally have, that kind of guest in from musical theatre.
No, and they were nice on and off air.
They were, weren't they?
And she liked my hot chocolate.
Oh,
so
shut up.
I love Hannah.
I've seen his dinkle and her tuppence.
Who's that just walked by?
That was the security man.
Oh, right.
I've seen their genitals, is what I'm trying to say.
I've seen their genitals.
It's weird, isn't it?
Sort of.
I couldn't really look them in the eye. Because,
Pardon?
well, I looked him in the eye, but the other... I felt uncomfortable looking at them in the eye because I'm thinking, I've seen you naked.
Yeah.
But weren't they nice? You must, kids, listen, you must go and see Hair. Whatever you think about theatre, whatever you think about musicals, it's a brilliant, and this is a great production.
They said I could go again as well, which was lovely.
What, freebie?
Yeah.
You're going to... I paid for my tickets, and I'm paying for the next one.
Well, you should have waited, shouldn't you?
But why didn't you give me a freebie?
Well, I didn't know. They only said it to me just then.
But I did the interview.
You should have waited then.
Well, but you got them out. You herded them out quickly, knowing that you might get a freebie. I'll just spend 30 minutes talking to them.
Never. Yeah, they said it for you as well, but you've already bought your ticket, so it's pointless. You should have just been patient and waited to meet them.
I haven't bought any tickets.
Oh, well, that's all right then. You can get them.
The thing is, my mum's in a wheelchair. I don't know if they must have wheelchair access.
Of course they do.
Otherwise it's illegal.
It's illegal not to now, isn't it?
Yeah, discriminate against the disabled.
Exactly. You have to.
Very exciting. Well, I'll take my mum. And if they haven't got a ramp to get her up on stage, then I can sue them for thousands of pounds.
I don't think you can.
I think you can.
I don't think
you can. I think you can. Fading you down, you're gone. Let's go to Alison in Scarborough.
Hello.
That's you.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello, my darling.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are your knickknacks?
They're cool.
Lovely. You bonkers old lush. What can I do for you this evening? Hey, stop it. What can I do for you? I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger.
I just want to share a special part of my life with you.
Oh, Alison, this is a new feature that we've got on the show called Share a Special Part of Your Life with Me. Well, what special part of your life would you like to share with me, Alison?
I'm leaving my hometown for pastures new.
Oh, this is very exciting! What's
for the first time in 40 years.
So your hometown is Scarborough?
Yes.
And where are you moving to?
I'm moving to Thirsk.
To where?
To Thirsk.
Thirsk?
Thirsk.
Thirsk?
You've never heard of it?
Thirsk? Is that a thir?
Thirsk.
And where's... How far away from Scarborough is Thirsk?
It's about an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half by car.
And Alison, what has prompted this dramatic move? Are you going to rehab?
I'm moving in with my new partner.
Oh, now, modern or old-fashioned? You said partner, I'm going to assume it's a lady.
No, it's a man.
OK, you're moving in with him. This is very, very exciting. Alison, how long have you been dating him?
11 months.
Oh, so that's kind of long enough.
Yes.
And let's just check that you're doing the right thing. How old are you, Alison? You're 40?
I'm 40.
And how old is he?
He's 57.
Oh, there we go. You've fallen literally at the first hurdle.
What's that?
He's a dirty old man, Alison.
No, he's not.
He's just after a bit of young tuppence.
No, I've known him 4 years.
Oh, you've known him for 4 years?
Yes.
OK, it's 57. You know that when he's 60, you're going to be 43?
Yeah,
well, that's no different. Yeah, you're right, actually. You know that when he's 70, you're going to be 19?
So?
OK, you know that when he's 80, you're going to be 12?
So?
OK, well, that would be inappropriate. OK, so you're moving in with him. Is he on the little blue pills?
No. Doesn't need them whatsoever.
Oh, good girl, Alison. Good girl.
He doesn't need them whatsoever, trust me.
Trust me, he's a
tiger.
tiger.
He will give the young ones a run for his money.
He's a tiger with
God, yes.
OK, well, Alison, that's wonderful, wonderful news. Listen, well, when it all goes wrong in a month, could you give us a call with your tail between your legs as you go scuttling back to mother? Would you mind doing that, Alison?
Yes, I will give you a ring back in a month, but I can't see it going tits up, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, I think that's what this man wants to go, wants to happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Alison, listen, but the very, very best of luck. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
And take care.
It's nice to talk to you, and I look forward to the hour extra when it comes available.
June the 14th, kids, will be starting at 10 o'clock for a whole 4 weeks. Best of luck, Alison. Thank you for that.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I did have plenty of stuff to do tonight. We'll do one of them tomorrow. What we do need to find out this evening before 1 o'clock, please, is we need a name for the opposing football team. 0330 123 1215. And then we will do this, actually. What were you banned from watching as a kid? I was never allowed to watch Tiz Was.
For those of you that are tuning in late, I'm Gene Simmons and you're not.
I'm excited. It's Glenn in a caravan in Cornwall. Glenn!
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh,
Glenn.
Hello, all right.
Hello, Glenn. How's that caravan holiday in Cornwall going?
We've been to Land's End today.
Oh, Land's End. Now, when you go to Land's End, if you want to get your picture taken by the Land's End sign, you have to pay an old man, don't you?
I don't think so. I took a picture of it, pale.
Isn't there like there's a little fence, and if you cross over the fence,
right,
you've got to pay to cross that fence. Oh, Glenn, you're going to have a Cornish man after you. I didn't hear what you said there. But so, and what does it feel like being at Land's End? It must be very depressing and bleak.
Well, one way, a bit cloudy and misty, so there's no sunshine.
No, well, that's the definition of cloudy and misty, no sunshine. Well, have you had clotted cream yet?
What, clotted cream?
Clotted cream. It's what Cornwall's famous for.
No, I haven't, no.
You joking?
What I got were some fudge. Your vanilla fudge.
Oh, I love Glenn. Glenn is my favourite caller. I love you, Glenn. I want to hug you, but I don't actually want to touch you. Well, no, listen. How much longer are you in Cornwall for?
We're leaving on Friday.
Okay, so you've got tomorrow. You've got Thursday. This is what I want you to do, Glenn. I want you to go to like a little tea house or a hotel or something like that, and say, "I want a scone with clotted cream." A cream tea. Ask for a cream tea, okay?
Right.
You'll get a cup of tea, you'll get scone, and you'll get clotted cream, and it's the most delicious cream in the world.
I might just do that.
You do it, Glenn. Honestly, treat yourself.
I've had plenty of ice cream.
Oh, Cornish ice cream.
It's very nice.
It's delicious.
I love my ice cream.
You rub your ice cream?
I love it, my ice cream.
Oh, you love it. The thing is, Glenn, it'll make you fat.
No, I'm at 16.5 stone, so...
Jeez, you're huge.
I need to lose a couple of stone, really.
Do you, Glenn, do you ever watch The World's Strongest Man?
Not much, no.
Oh, I like it, but are they really strong or are they just fat? I can't quite tell the difference.
I don't know. I don't really watch that much, really.
Oh, you should watch it. World's Strongest Man, Jeff Capes and all that. It's brilliant. I have his fencing.
Yeah.
So, what have you been watching on TV on the satellite?
I've got you on.
Have you ever seen the musical Hair, Glenn?
Musical what?
Have you ever seen the musical Hair?
No, I haven't, no.
Oh, it's great.
No.
They get all their kit off, Glenn. Bums and boobs galore.
Hey, do you know, I've never had a girlfriend in my life.
Oh, no.
I am 37. Nobody loves me.
Oh, no, suddenly...
I'm looking for one, but I don't really know anyone in my, that second relationship. I'm 37 now, and I don't know anyone.
Suddenly this has become the saddest call of my life. Well, Glenn, listen.
Sorry, wasn't it?
So, Glenn, how old are you? 36 years old?
37.
37.
And my two brothers, one's married.
Yeah.
And one's nearly married.
The other one's a killer.
And they're younger than me.
Oh, Glenn. Glenn, are you hideously ugly? Because girls don't like that. I'd be honest, I don't know much about girls.
I've got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Like Robert Redford.
Not that big of a nose, but...
Yeah, but you're 16 stone.
16.5.
And how tall are you? 4'11"?
About 5'11".
Oh, well, you could... Okay.
I keep thinking one day I'll meet someone, but I go in town centre in Akron and I don't meet anyone. Well, I go in the Calder pub on the Friday, find a pint.
Yeah.
And nobody talks to me.
Oh, Glenn, if I were in the pub, I'd talk to... OK, listen, Glenn, listen, it's not often I do this, Glenn. In fact, I've never done this before.
No.
I always vowed, when I was working on phone-in radio, I would never stoop so low as to do this. But tonight, Glenn, is your lucky night. You can sleep with my producer if you want.
Just offer me up like that.
Oh, come on, Eloise. He's a nice bloke. He's never had a girlfriend.
You've already told me tonight to take one for the team. I'm not doing it twice.
You can do it at the same time.
No.
Counts as one. If there's a coffee table involved.
500 quid.
Glenn, one day it might happen, but it's nothing up.
Glenn, listen, it will happen when you're not looking for it. If you go looking for it...
That's right.
It won't happen.
I don't go looking for it, no.
No, it won't happen. No. You've got to be... Have you ever tried the internet?
No. Well, actually, my dad's got internet in his house, but I've never been on... I don't live with my mum and dad, like. I live somewhere in the house with them.
Yeah.
But, no, I've never tried... I just don't know anyone that I could have relationship with. It just hasn't happened.
Glenn, listen. It will happen one day. I promise you. You're a nice lad. Yeah. You're a funny bloke. You're a good laugh. Yeah. And I promise you, one day. I mean, she might not be that good looking, but one day you too will have a woman.
I hope it do. You're right. Yeah.
Glenn, listen. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Give us a call tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you want to go and ask for a cream tea?
Yeah, a cream tea with jam and cream, is it?
Yeah, just say, can I have a cream tea, and they will know exactly what that means.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Cheers, Glenn, ta-ta.
Bye.
There we go. It started off as a laugh riot and became the saddest call of my life. Oh, I like Glenn. He's a nice bloke. A lot. He's on holiday in a caravan in Cornwall. Oh, Eloise, come on.
No.
I'd do it if an ugly woman phoned up and wanted to have sex.
I wouldn't. Even if it was a beautiful man that phoned up and wanted to have sex, I wouldn't do it.
I would do it because I'm a giver. I'm not a taker. I give. I don't care about myself. I just care about other people being happy. And my wife's not listening now, so that's why I can say those things. Tony has put it about a bit in his time, mate. Good evening, Tony.
Good evening, Mr. Lee. I'm a bit perturbed with you, sir.
Why is that, Mr. Tony?
Well, you cut me off yesterday and then tried to blame me for being ugly and a sex pervert.
Sex pervert. I like the way it's a sex pervert. Not just any pervert, it's a sex pervert. I didn't cut you off, you muffed up.
No.
I didn't cut you...
I was waiting to give my reply. I think you're jealous because I've been out on a date with her.
I've seen her. Listen, I have. I didn't cut you off. It went all mash up. You had the radio on and there was delay and then you cut yourself off.
No, I won't have that. Anyway, I want to know,
Yes.
am I going to be the substitute? I've offered you, I'll drop the other 5 players out and I'll pick you up personally.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get in a car with you because you are a sex pervert. We've established that.
Well, yeah, but we've got the division cab, haven't we?
We've already got a car booked, though.
I see.
Yeah.
Good. But also, those divisions, I know that's how, proper perverts work, don't they? Because you can lock someone in.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Yeah, speak of... There we go. Vicky?
What?
He's up to his old tricks.
Do you know what? The reason I called
Yes.
is... hello, Tony, by the way. And it was evil what he did yesterday. It was nasty.
I didn't cut him off. His phone went mash up.
Yeah, I know, but you were bullying me into saying I didn't fancy him, which was really
But you didn't
horrible.
fancy him, Vicky.
What? Yeah, you did. You actually said the word. You said you didn't fancy
But you
him,
didn't
did you?
fancy... You went out on one date and that was it. Ipso facto, vis-a-vis, you did not fancy him.
Yeah, but it's quite publicly humiliating.
Well, that's his problem, isn't it? He's a cab driver. He's used to it.
Tony? Is he
Yes?
there? Oh, don't tell me he's gone again. Hello, Tony?
See, he can't... Tony doesn't know how to have a phone conversation. When someone talks to you, Tony, and calls your name and then pauses, that's your turn to speak.
Well, I haven't got the advantage of a fader, have I?
I'm not fading you. I'm not doing anything.
He's not. I can see he's holding his hands up. If you look on the webcam, anyone, you can verify this.
Right, Tony, just do the conversation and quickly.
All right. Evening, Vicky.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm good. I'm trying to get in this football team.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, he's trying to make hard work of it for me.
Well, I mean, he cut you off yesterday as well, didn't he?
He did indeed.
Oh, Tony? Tony? Oh, no.
Did you actually do it that time?
I accidentally pressed the hang-up button on the thing. Oh,
no.
Vicky?
What?
Oh, no, Vicky? Oh,
no.
Oh, no. Hey, we got your catchphrase.
Oh, no.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I love this song. I didn't think I did, but I think I do. This is brilliant. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls. What shows were you banned from watching as a child by your weird parents? And we need a name for the opposition, please. 0330 123 1215.
Absolute Radio.
It's been an unusual show this evening with the cast of Hair coming in, and mighty fine they were too. But a good show, I would say, possibly the best show of the week. Don't forget you can download the podcasts of the show from iTunes or from absoluteradio.co.uk. There's also Shepherd's Pie, which is the occasional videos that we put up on iTunes. And may I suggest you join, if you haven't already, our Facebook page, because we are, I think, 22 people away from having 4,000 likers. 22. Facebook.com/Iain Lee. Although it kind of all kicked off earlier on one there with people saying nasty things about... Well, people were saying nasty things about you, Vinny.
Really?
Yeah, they were on the Facebook, and Eloise and I kind of jumped into your defence.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe you could sound like you mean it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Verinda. You're absolutely welcome. It was Harry Bauer, if you want to, but don't be careful you don't get kicked off of Facebook again.
All right, okay.
Okay? You do push the line.
Yeah, I've just been really angry the last couple of days.
I know you've been angry, but there's no need to put abuse up there because Trevor Facebook will boot you off forever.
Okay.
Okay, now listen, Vinny, why are you so angry?
Right. Last night, right?
Yeah, could you speak a little bit louder? I know your mum's sleeping and all that, but I've got like 10,000 radio listeners who want to hear what you're saying.
Last night, yeah?
Yes.
When you were getting phone calls, to compete for the team.
Yeah, because Vinny is on my football team, the Iain Lee All-Stars, and there's a brilliant picture on Facebook of us, and people were calling in last night to play on the other team, and we have the other team. We have Anthony Walker, the captain, Stuart Smith, Tony Nutman, Claire Robinson and Alison Blodwell.
Yeah, that's the final two.
Yeah, Claire and Alison, yeah.
Yeah. last night they were competing against each other, and you had to choose one of them. Right?
Okay, right, yes.
And you left it to Eloise.
Correct, yes,
because
because she is the lady on my team, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you gave her the option
Yes.
of taking both. In other words, you gave her the option to sit on the fence.
Right, and
take both.
Right.
They're meant to compete against each other, so you only meant to take one of them.
He's getting genuine. He's a wind-up. He's getting genuinely angry about this.
Do you think then that they have a better chance?
Why are you scared to be playing against two women, Vinny? What's the issue here?
Yeah, just one will be enough, you know.
Right, so you would rather be sliding under four men instead of two women? Is that what you're saying?
But
you'd rather be grabbing the balls off of four men instead of two women, yeah?
Only you think like that, not me.
Well,
I don't think.
Well, what do you think like?
What's
Vinny?
your issue?
Yeah, I want to get the ball. You know, the football.
You'd be able to. You might be able to get it.
Yeah.
They said they can't play, so you've probably got a better chance.
Anthony.
Yeah, no, it's just that one problem.
Vinny, bit of respect. This is our opposition's team captain, Anthony.
Hello.
Anthony,
Hello?
are you happy with your team selection?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm happy.
Oh God, don't you start as well.
But I'm not going to change it. I mean, it's not the strongest, but then that's more in
Neither's
your
our
favour,
team.
isn't it?
Have you seen our team?
Our team, we've got a drunk, we've got a fat lad, we've got an old man, her, and me.
None of us can play football.
By the way, I've got a name for the team.
I've already got a name.
Yeah, I've got a name.
Okay, let's hear Anthony's name for his team first.
Okay, I'm not going to take the credit for this. It was someone on Facebook whose name I can't find, but they came up with Utter Pony FC.
Utter Pony FC, I like it. I quite like it. Someone's emailed in the losers, which I quite like, because they will be the losers. Vinny, what's your suggestion?
Not So United.
That's good as well.
Yeah, Vinny, can I ask, and I want you to be honest...
Did you get it off TalkSport?
Did you steal that from TalkSport? 'Cause that's a little bit clever for you.
That's a little bit too highbrow for...
That's mine.
That's a pun, Vinny. What you've done there is a pun, and that's like when a word sounds like something else. And that is very, very clever for you.
Yeah, you know, ever so often I might have, you know, occasionally have these ideas.
Okay, ever so often you might occasionally, have these ideas. Okay, well that's something to... Well, Vinny, are you going to be playing on our team, or am I going to have to get Harry Bauer to replace you?
No.
Okay, I'll calm down a little bit. I'm happy now.
You're such a weirdo.
Why are you happy now, though? What's changed?
Because I think those are the things that made me angry.
We get to all shower together, Vinny.
Really?
Yeah. Could you scrub my back for me?
Only if you do mind.
All right, you're on.
All right.
See you later, Vinny.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Anthony.
Yes.
What do you want?
I've also given this some thought, and obviously, being the captain of the team, I'm not entirely happy just to be referred to as Anthony. I do think from now on I should be known as either the Gaffer,
okay,
or Captain Marvel, Captain Fantastic. He's hit the headlines again. It's Captain Anthony.
That's long.
Or anything at the boss, the governor, anything, because I am brilliant, to be fair. I've come up with some great tactics. So, take your pick.
Okay, well, let's see if we can come up with something. Captain Spactin? No, Captain... I tell you what. Captain Nobber. Thanks for calling! He asked for that, come on.
He's actually changed the name on the screen.
I know, it's Captain Nobber. There we go. It's going to be fun. June the 2nd, we'll give you details on how you can come down and watch, if you want. I don't know why you want. Oh, well, I'm having fun this evening, dear listener. A little bit bunged up still, but, I'm having fun this evening. Mondays to Thursdays, 11 till 1. Don't forget, June the 14th, for a month, the show will be starting at 10 o'clock. And we don't get any extra money for that. We don't get any extra money.
Do you not either?
No.
Fibbing?
No, I'm not fibbing. And so basically that means that I'm doing 2 extra shows a week for a month. So that's 8 extra shows.
I don't
so
even
that's 2
get
weeks
paid
worth.
for this anyhow, so for
me... But you get experience. You see, you get experience of working with talent, myself, and learning how to do slightly dangerous, edgy radio that you won't hear anyway. So that's, it's 15 minutes past 12.
You forget where I used to work. That was always dangerous.
15 minutes past 12. Here's the Killers. Ryan is in Essex. Good evening, Ryan.
Good morning, sir.
Good day.
It's good evening.
Oh, good evening.
It's not the morning till you've had a sleep.
All right, then, okay. Good night. Good evening, good night, whatever.
Whatever, calm down. Ryan's got a cob on. This is wonderful.
No, I'm playing poker at the moment, and some strange-looking Americans are beating me, so I'm not happy.
You can't make a phone call during a poker match.
I'm not playing right now. I'm sort of stopped for the procedure of the phone.
Okay, so who are these Americans you're playing with? Do you know them?
No, I don't know them. They're just American people.
Okay. Well, this all sounds very, very suspicious. An illegal poker game at 12:15 on a Wednesday night. No, how much are you down, Ryan?
Oh, no, I'm not down. I'm winning, just not enough.
Well, how much are you winning?
I don't know, about 100 so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to cover your wife's crack habit, is it? That's the thing. You need
no,
more.
It's not, no.
You need more cash, goddammit. You've sold all the jewellery. I've been there, man. I've sold the jewellery, I've sold the TV, I've pawned the cat, and it's still not enough. She wants more and more. Anyway, Ryan, what can I do for you this evening?
There was a phone call earlier. A woman
It's a phone-in show, yes.
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
Some woman said she was moving to Thirsk or something.
Oh, she's moving to... A lady called in, slightly bonkers lady. Was her name Alison?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, yes.
Yeah.
And she's moving from Scarborough to Thirsk.
Yeah. And it reminded me of when I phoned in a couple of months ago. I'm in a long-distance relationship.
Oh, God, remind me. What was this?
I live in Essex and she lives in Crewe, which is near Manchester.
And she's got a kid?
Yeah, she's got a kid.
And you'd never met or something?
No, we'd only met like 4 or 5 times.
And you were engaged?
Yeah, we was engaged.
And she was going to move in with you?
We was talking, making plans for it at some point.
And I was telling you this was never going to last?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, we were saying wait.
Well,
yeah, saying wait.
We were saying wait on the air, but off air we were saying he's an idiot.
Yeah, Eloise told me to wait, and then you had to go at Eloise for speaking to me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Stuff.
Okay, Ryan, well, let's find out if I was right. I probably was. What's the situation?
No, we're still together.
Oh,
no, we're still together.
Ryan, you idiot. You don't listen to anything we said. So, but have you, is she still living miles away?
Yeah, we're just taking it a bit slower now.
Taking it a bit slower?
A bit late after we're engaged, so...
Okay, so you're still engaged?
Yeah.
She still lives 200 miles away?
Yeah, just taking it a bit slower.
How... so what, you're getting married in 2016, what?
We haven't set a date now. Now it's just we're engaged, but there's no date.
Okay, once you start taking steps backwards, that's it. There's no more progress. You can't go forwards again, Ryan.
Does that mean no matter what I phone up and say, you're always going to go, that's it, there's no progress?
Correct.
Nothing?
Even like in 20 years' time, when I'm on BBC Three Counties, doing the early breakfast, 3 till 6, you'll call in and you'll be married and you'll have loads of kids and stuff and grandkids, and I'll go, yeah, but it ain't going to last, Ryan, and you know that.
I'm quite a half... So you're a glass is half empty type of guy, then?
The glass... I smashed the glass today. I actually did smash a glass today, and I smashed the cat's bowl as well, which was really quite upsetting. I was moving a bass guitar, of all things.
Oh, right, okay.
Not really a story there, it's...
No, not really.
Just things that happen. Well, listen, Ryan, hey, man, I wish you... She was older than you, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's just over 3 years older than me.
Oh, 3 years is nothing. Listen, I wish you the very, very best of luck.
You just want me to phone in 1 way and go 1 week and go, it's all gone horribly wrong, and then you can go, I told you so.
I would like that. Yes, if I'm being honest, Ryan. Yes, I would like that. That would.
Don't worry. If it goes wrong, you'll be the first to know. Don't worry.
Yeah, I probably will. But she'll probably phone me up and tell me. Right, let us know what happens.
All right then. Okay.
Ta-ta, Eloise. I need your special skills. I'm now faced with something. In all my years of radio, I have never been faced with before.
What's that?
I'm about to go to the adverts, and on my screen it says the advert length, 0 seconds. Oh, I've never had that before.
Oh, God.
Shall I hit it and see what happens?
Hit it, and then if nothing comes out, then hit it again.
Well, no, because if I hit it a second time, then that takes the 22 adverts. So that means when I play the 22 adverts, that's the midnight, the 1 o'clock adverts. Then when I play the 1 o'clock adverts, those are Mark Crosley's adverts. I hit it once.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Nothing. Right, so...
Don't know what happened.
Now I'm presented with some 16-second adverts.
This says number 2, so have you played an advert yet in this hour?
Well, just then. The spots... Number 1 is the 20 past.
This would have been number 1. Oh.
Yeah. We can't be... Listen, War, I know the figures weren't great, but we can't be doing that badly.
No.
That all the that even WeBuyAnyCar.com won't advertise on this show? You're joking, aren't you?
No, that's bad. That next one as well is very short.
God, what have we done? I was looking forward to a little break, I'll nip out, have a cigarette, go and have a Jimmy Riddle, have a bacon sandwich, and I'm screwed. This can't be right.
Hang on. So, you see where it says 0.16, yeah?
Yeah.
Underneath that, it says 40.
Yeah.
So maybe we play this, and then the next one will be 40 seconds, which will be number 2.
No,
Oh, no.
Are there any grown-ups listening to this programme? Please, any grown-ups listening to this programme, give us a call now. We're screwed.
Don't call our mobiles if you... No. Only Ian's mobile, because mine doesn't have signal down here. If you're listening, Mr. Sylvester or Eddie with the pretty eyes.
They only listen for... Sylvester only listens for the first half an hour because his fella likes it.
Yeah.
Pretty eyes never listens. Mr. Grace don't even know I still work here. He thinks I got the sack a long time ago.
No one... Anyone from the station who knows technical things? Brian, perhaps? Robbie? Ronnie? No one...
We're at a real turning point in our careers.
I've got an idea.
You're the producer. This is your responsibility.
No one's ever taught me about the ads. I've got an idea.
Okay.
So we'll skip this one.
Yeah.
Let's chuck a song in.
Well, I've played the ads. That's silence.
But you know how it says spot set 2 is either 16 or 40? We're not sure.
Yeah. It'll be 16, definitely.
So if the 41 then says spot set 3...
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Let's just play a song.
Well, can I have a look? Because the song we're about to play I don't really like. And I was going to see if they've got another one by the same band.
Okay.
Space.
Oh, what about Female of the Species?
That's the one. I don't like it.
Oh.
We haven't got Avenging Angels.
I like that. In my beautiful neighbourhood. My neighbourhood. My
Should we play that one instead? That's a bit better.
Yeah.
Should we play... Listen, we're putting it at the sack anyway, so we might as well have free play.
Does Mark work here? No, don't... no. Doesn't work here, I don't think.
Oh dear. I like Avenging Angels.
I don't know what that one is. I like this one.
Calling all
in number 69 there lives a something.
Go on, do it, go on.
I don't know the words. Let's see if I can remember them.
Go on, here we go.
Who lives in a house like this? Who lives in a house like this?
In number 69 there lives a transvestite.
Thank you to Mark Crosley, the only adult in the building who got in touch with us and told us that yes, we have no banana. No, yes, we have no adverts, is what he said. And thank you, Mark, for... He's only about 9 years old, and he's put myself and my producer to absolute shame. Eloise, shame on you.
I don't think it's meant to be like that, though.
But listen, Crosley, who it turns out is a consummate professional, you are my producer, and you don't know nothing.
No, can I just say... Credit to Mark Crosley for giving us the heads up,
credit to him, yes.
He also said, "Yeah, I don't know why it happened, but it happened."
He didn't say it in that stupid voice that you just did. Then that's offensive.
No, sorry, Mark.
Yeah, we go. Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock, and he's turns out he's excellent. Mr. Evil.
Ha ha ha! It's Mr. Evil.
Hello, Mr. Evil.
You know the football match.
The what?
Football match.
Yes.
Can I be team mascot?
Have you got a big furry outfit?
Yes.
Then of course you can.
Yay.
We did have another guy, but he was a bit weird, and now he doesn't answer our phone calls anymore.
I'm not weird, am I? Good. What's the details, then?
What do you mean, what's the details, then?
Where do I have to be?
Well, listen, keep listening, and you will find out, Mr. Evil. You will find out. We will be giving the details of where the football match will be very, very soon. Jem is in Stafford. Good evening, Jem.
Hey up, mate, how are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm getting a bit bunged up again, but I'm hungry, Jem. But for the first time in weeks, when I go home, there will be some cold lasagna and cold roast potatoes for me. So I am sorted.
That's what I did. I made myself some bacon this morning so I can have a nice cold bacon sandwich when I got in after work.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's what life's tiny little pleasures, Jem.
Oh, it's lovely.
Jem, sorry, could you just stay there 1 second? I just need to cut a drunk off. Andre?
Hi there.
There we go. Jem.
Right. Yeah, anyway, a couple of points. I've just listened. I didn't listen last night, but I listened to your podcast today.
Okay, it wasn't that good last night. It was a bit flat last night.
It was. I enjoyed it. Anyway,
it
keeps me going for an hour and a half at work.
Good lad, thank you very much.
First thing, your DVD thing, lending them out and what have you.
What was my DVD thing? Oh, yeah, lending DVDs out and never getting them back.
I have a system.
Go on.
I've bought 5, you can just buy the black cases.
Yeah.
What I do, when I lend one out, I only lend 5 out, tops at max. I just write down the spine on a bit of paper who I've lent it to, what DVD it is, and the date I lent it to.
Now, that takes balls, though, Jem, because don't your friends think that you're really tight?
No, I'm not tight. I have OCD, so I'm very competitive with that. I love my DVD collection, so...
Yeah. Some OCD is good, isn't it? Some OCD can be used for positive. I think I have a little bit of OCD, but it's kind of like, it's not a very useful OCD. It doesn't really achieve anything. Well, you're achieving something with yours.
It's not when you have to keep running back and checking your front door that you make sure you've locked it 10 times over again.
Have you got that? Have you got that nonsense?
Yes, I have.
That's, without no disrespect, that's proper mental, isn't it? That's a weird thing.
Oh, trust me, I've walked to the pub before. The pub's about 15 minutes away from me, and I've run back, checked my door, gone to the pub again, and then run back again.
It's odd, isn't it? The brain is such a strange thing. Have you been for any treatment for it, or is it? Can you live with it?
I'm quite happy with it. I have a terrible thing with my shoelaces as well. Always check my shoelaces.
Yeah.
My other thing is, I don't want to get onto how retarded I am. Sorry, lack of a better word.
No, that's listen, we apologise for anyone who is offended by that word, but of course you won't be, dear listener, because you know the context in which it came. I just have to say that, of course, Jem, if we have sensitive people listening who will complain at the slightest thing.
I should have said a better word.
That's all right.
I can't... I'd love to come and watch your football game. I'd love to come and join. Unfortunately, I'm working nights that week. But I'd still like to offer my services in another way.
Okay.
Will you be filming it?
Well, yes.
Would you like it broken down into sort of a match of the day highlights?
Oh.
Sort of, I know you're playing, is it 15 minutes each way?
15 minutes each way, that's correct, yes.
I could maybe, I'm not expecting a lot of action, no offence to you, but your team, Vinny, especially Andre, and then the other team I'm not very aware of. I could break it down into probably a 5-minute summary.
Oh.
Completely cut Adrian Charles because he's pointless now.
Yeah.
If
so, Jem, if you're saying if we sent you the hard copy of it, you could edit it down to a nice little match of the day little piece.
Yeah, and maybe do kind of a Cassette Boy. Are you aware of Cassette Boy?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Cassette Boy.
Have you seen his, what's it called?
I've seen his Apprentice one.
James Bond in a Recession.
Oh, no, I've not seen that.
Oh, I highly recommend you watch that.
I've got loads of Cassette Boy CDs on my iPod, but you have to be so careful because they're so mucky. There's another chap who I'm kind of in contact with and who sent me something, who did a very funny mashup of me. And I may mention him again tomorrow. I need to just check his email. But yeah, Jem, listen, you got the gig, fella.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
If you send me an email and just remind me, and Eloise will be in touch.
Just send it to your Absolute address?
Send it to Absolute, yes. And the code word is monkey.
Monkey or just straightforward monkey?
It's just straightforward monkey.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
Have
Jem.
a good evening.
Touch up. There we go. What a nice chat. People phoning up, offering to do stuff for free. Can you believe that, Andre?
Oh, what's that?
He's phoning up, offering to do stuff for free.
Yeah, well, that's good, Ian, but you know what I'm worried about?
What's that?
You know when we play the match?
Yes.
Right, Eloise is going to be in goal, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know who the strikers have been there. I'll probably be left back, but will I be left back in the changing room?
No, Andre, listen, you're out. You're going to be. You're
all right, I'm going to be a striker.
You're my secret weapon, Andre. You're going to be right up the front.
Yeah, but you watch me play, and you don't know how good I am.
No, listen, I'm saying you're going to be brilliant, Andre. I'm putting all my faith in you.
I know, I'm good at football, Ian.
I know, that's what I'm saying, Andre.
All right, now you watch me play.
What, now?
No, when we go there to that
I will do. I'm going to be there as well.
Yeah, are you in the team or not?
Yes, I'm in the team.
Have you
paid attention to any of these preparations over the past few weeks?
It's Eloise, Barry
and Vinny.
Vinny, there's 6 of us.
No, that's 5.
Sorry, Ian, I failed maths.
Yes, I know. Well,
yeah,
okay. Mark is in Ballyclare.
Hello.
Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Ian. How are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you. What can I do for you this evening?
I just wanted to find out how you got on with your woman who needed the £800.
Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, so yesterday we were getting emails from, I can't remember, Diane Cowgill, that was it, in Scotland. And basically saying that she was an American who was trapped in Scotland and owed £800 to the hotel and was going to get in very serious trouble unless someone sent her the money. So I wrote back saying, I'll send you the money. And we kind of went back and forth. And in the end, just as we were going off air, Mark, she gave us a phone number. Oh, I wonder if I can, if I've still got that phone number. Hang on, maybe we can try it. Oh, no, I can't. No, I'm not going to be able to find it, which is a shame. So we phoned up this phone number, which was a foreign mobile phone, but it wasn't answered, I'm ashamed. But now Diane Cowgill has got back in touch and has just said, Ian, my account was hacked yesterday. I've never been to Scotland or been mugged. I hope you didn't part with any cash. Love, Diane. So the mystery thickens, Mark.
Oh, there's a lot of those people going about, but you didn't fall for that. You're not that stupid.
I like those scammers because, listen, nobody who gets an email from a Nigerian prince or from an oil worker in Iraq offering to transfer £6 billion into their... No one can be stupid enough to really believe that, can they, Mark?
Well, there is people, isn't there? There's a lot of them out there.
I don't believe there are. I don't believe anybody is so stupid to open their email one day and go, brilliant, there's a Nigerian prince who wants to give me $6.2 billion. I can't believe that anyone is that stupid in this day and age, Mark.
Well, if you were that stupid, you were going to give the girl £800.
Well, I did give her £800 because I'm just generous like that, Mark. I like to help people.
That's good. That's good. Could you help me?
Yeah, what do you need?
I need a DAB radio because I can only get you on medium wave.
I tell you what, Mark, stay online. Give me your bank details, your account number and sort code, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
There we go. Good lad. You said it's as simple as that, dear listener. That's how you work the system. We'll take some calls straight to air after AC/DC. Back in Black. Thank you. So I'm presented with a terrifying prospect for any phone-in radio host. And I consider myself, dear listener, to be a phone-in radio host, not a DJ. I very rarely do I jockey discs. And the music is a bare minimum of this show, which a lot of you like. A lot of you hate, yet still keep listening. Dharma Initiative jumpsuit. Oh, I love that. I've worn one, my darlings. I've worn one. But anyway, I am a phone host, and I have a completely empty switchboard and not many adverts to play. Puts us in a little bit of an awkward position for the next 20 minutes, doesn't it? So, here's the deal. I'm going to play some not many adverts, then I'm going to play a record, and then when we come back from the record, a disc that I will be jockeying, I'd like to speak to you, straight to air. 0330 123 1215. Press button 1. Give us a call in about 2 minutes' time. And then you can come straight to air. There is a 7-second delay. No swearing, no libelousness, no naughtiness. But you can come on and do whatever you want. You can talk about any of the stuff that we have talked about, names for the football team, shows that you weren't allowed to watch as a kid. We'll do that again tomorrow. We'll carry that over to tomorrow if you want. Also, if you just want to phone up and do some nonsense. I'm getting a bit bunged up again, which is always worrying. Here's some short ads.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
Talking at me, I don't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind.
Dear Ian, my name is Claudia, and I'm stranded somewhere in, Scotland, I think. Anyway, could you just send me an £800 cheque, please? I don't think so, Tanya. I don't think so.
I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the bloody rain.
Imagine that. Imagine bloody rain. Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? Wouldn't that be horrible? Disgusting. I am 10 away from having 4,000 likers on facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. I beg you. Someone's posted up a link as well to Dharma Initiative jumpsuits that you can buy. I've worn a Dharma Initiative jumpsuit, a real one, as I was very, very, very nearly an extra in Lost, but then the union, the American Equity, or whatever they're called, kicked off. Hey, you're not an American, you can't be in this, you're stealing someone's job. No, Jack Bender, that's his name, the director, has just said I can, walk in the back, you're stealing an American's job. Well, no one would have that job, it's just, no, he can't do it. But I've sent the link to my wife, and I've genuinely said, could you get me that for my birthday, please? The other thing I've asked for my birthday is an electric toothbrush. Yeah, that's right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. The last 10 minutes of the show. Mark Crosley, the legend that is, will be on at 1 o'clock. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless. Hello? Oh, they've gone. Let's go to line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
You're talking about Dharma jumpsuits and that, right?
Dharma jumpsuits.
You looked fetching in that one, I must say.
Thank you very, very much. I think I can carry it off.
I know. I wish I could. Yeah. Just curious, the most recent episode of Lost with Jacob and his brother as kids.
Yeah, can I just say, Fandango, I know you're probably not listening, but turn off now because you've not seen this one yet. Okay. This was last week. This is last week's episode, kids. No spoilers, no spoilers.
Fair enough. Well, it's divided the Lost community, and some people say it's ruined the entire series, other people say it was brilliant. Just quickly, curious to know what you thought of it.
I thought it was rubbish.
Rubbish?
Yeah.
Apparently that's them done with the mythology and it's just about the characters now.
Yeah, that is them done with the mythology. I was very, very disappointed. That episode would have been all right if it had been like episode 3 of this series. I think to have it right near the end of the season was a little bit of a waste. And I didn't really dig the mythology, and they cheated. If you haven't seen last week's episode of Lost, do switch off. They cheated the Adam and Eve. Because if you remember, in season 1, Jack says the bodies are about 40 years old.
Yeah, I thought it would be Penny and Desmond, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying the whole time. And also, what they did that was really patronising, that they've never done before in Lost, and we're Lost fans, all right? We can make the connections, is, as it was being obvious that they were going to be Adam and Eve, it cut back to season 1 with Jack and Kate finding them. And so it was rammed in our face. Oh, they did look a lot younger, didn't they? But it's been rammed in our face that this is what it is. We told you. Yeah, we get it. We're Lost fans. We can make the connections ourselves. And I thought the golden glory hole was just ridiculous.
What's that supposed to be? It's just light.
It was a fairy hole with a 60-watt light bulb in it.
Honestly, I'm going to get onto those producers.
It was disappointing, but you're right. It has divided the community. I know loads of people who absolutely loved it and thought it was wonderful. But then also, what they're not going to do is they're not going to show us the outrigger scene. You know the scene. I think it's in season 5. I can't remember. When they're all jumping through time, and Sawyer and Juliet and some other people get on a little boat on the island, and there's another boat on the island, but they take one boat and they're riding out into sea, and then another boat follows them, and they get shot at. It's never going to be explained who that other boat was, and that's cheating. It's cheating, Glenn.
Tuesday, I'm running out of batteries, so I think I may have to go, unfortunately.
All right, I think that was the polite way of saying I was boring him, and well done for being so frank. Well done, you can do that, you know. Let's go to line 9, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hey.
That's not how you start a phone call. Oh, hey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, hey?
You got me by surprise.
What do you mean? Oh, listen, oh, hey? You can't do that. Imagine it was your mother. Oh, hey. Come on, man. Let's try it again. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
I would say hi-ho.
OK, well, that's better. OK. What can we do for you, line 9?
I just wanted to say a nice shout-out, because it's a hippie-loved update to Zoe for being really brave and stuff.
Come on, we don't do shout-outs and big-ups.
I know we do bad shout-outs, but I wailed on her really badly before.
You wailed on her? Is that a euphemism?
I guess, yeah, with a harpoon.
Oh, I don't want to know about your weird, perverted sex games, you sick puppy. Shame on you. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Bad shout-outs, but I wailed...
No, you've got your radio on. You're going to have to turn your radio off if you're calling in. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, my dear fellow. It's Michael Heseltine. How are you?
I'm very well, Michael. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm very pleased the Conservatives are back in power.
What do you think about this Ed Balls running for leader of the Labour Party?
Oh, well, you know, I rather think my own test years would be more...
We can't... Listen, if he became leader of the Labour Party, right, and when it all goes tits up for Lib Dems and the Conservatives next election, which it will do...
It will not, my dear fellow, it won't.
We can't have Prime Minister balls, can we?
Indeed, it would be absolutely ridiculous.
I'm glad you agree, sir. Thank you so much. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Nope, you're too slow. Let's go line... let me try... Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, it's Noel Taylor.
Oh, hello, Noel.
All right.
Oh, it's not fair. I wanted to ask Iain how his stand-up gig went.
Oh, that sounds a euphemism, is it?
No. No, he, did you see him on Ustream earlier? He was broadcasting from a stand-up gig that he was doing. And I wanted to know how it went, because he said he was, like, cacking himself and he didn't want to be there.
No, I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh, he's so behind the times, Noel. Did you have an invention anyway?
Yeah, I've got an invention that anybody can do.
Woo!
And yeah, I know. That's unusual, isn't it? It's a bathroom floor dryer, and it's 5 different things that it can do.
Right.
And if I can just find my notes, because it's quite complicated.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, what it can do is it's like a sauna, so it's that as well.
In your bathroom?
Yeah, and also it's a body dryer, and it's a children's hand dryer, and it keeps you warm as well. You know the hand dryers that you get in a toilet in like a pub or restaurant and that.
Do you mean the really fancy ones, the Dyson ones where you put your hand in and it just blades all the water off?
No, it's just the normal ones.
What about the ones that, like, in really posh shopping centres where if you stick your face underneath it, it's like you're hitting G-force and all your cheese go... Blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
Marvellous.
It's just like that, but it's facing downwards, and it's at 1 foot from the ground.
Right. So have you put plans in to market this? I mean, have you got a patent on it, or... I feel like we're on Dragon's Den here. I want to hear your proposal. Take it that's a no, then. I'm sorry, Noel, you're out.
Hello?
Hello, who's there?
Luke.
Hello, Luke, how are you?
Who's that?
It's Kitty.
Okay. How you doing?
Okay.
This phone was just ringing and it just put me through to you.
Yes, it's because you're straight to air now, darling.
Am I on air?
Yes, you're on air. This is the part of the show where Iain gets bored and goes off to the toilet or to, punch Eloise in the face.
Oh, right, okay.
So what did you want to talk about?
I want to know what's going on with this football match.
I don't know that. It's going ahead. That's all I can tell you.
I caught the show a bit late tonight, and it sounded like Andre had got it organised, and I wanted to know the date because back to London with a couple of mates to come down and watch it.
Gary from Bristol should be banned.
Hello?
Yeah, pie. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm interested in buying one of your bathroom cleaners, your floor dryer thingies.
You'd like to do what?
They seem pretty cool.
You'd like to buy one for what, sorry?
One of them bathroom...
Hello?
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 Do you like chicken?
No, I'm more of a beef person.
I was searching.
Ah, that's nice. They wrote a song for kids. So! Oh, I can hear the delay building up. Go and put your headphones on.
Building up? I should have stopped it.
It's gone all space age and echoey. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, weird.
Oh, I don't like it, Mum. Anyway, If you missed the show this evening, it would have sounded something like this, but not quite as echoey as this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
I mean, you're already wearing glasses and now you have binoculars too and we're all naked?
He's a dirty old man, Alison.
No, he's not.
He's just after a bit of young tuppence.
I'm not doing it twice.
Yeah, get naked in the show!
I think you're jealous because I've been out on a date with her.
Colossal failure.
Hey, do you know, I've never had a girlfriend in my life.
Thirsk.
Thirsk?
Thirsk.
Thirsk?
Thirsk.
I'm a giver. I'm not a taker.
I'm a bit perturbed with you, sir.
If you gave her the option to sit on the fence.
I go in town centre in Akron and don't meet anyone.
Oh, this is very exciting!
Nobody talks to me.
I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger.
No, it's a man.
Look, it's any pervert. It's a sex pervert.
Just want to share a special part of my life with you.
You can sleep with my producer if you want. Hey! Hey!
Iain Lee. He's back on the radio.
Absolute Radio.
Tomorrow at 11. FYI.
Them's the facts, kids. Oh, it sounds weird. I don't like it. Mark Crosley's up next.